Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Catherine and this is my husband Darren. Here's my sister Rachel and brother-in-law Neil. We're making these videos to help people plan future trips, especially if you're travelling with or are a wheelchair user. In this video we are moving on from San Francisco down to Monterey and making a few pit stops along the way. Our first stop was at Rolling Camp Railroad in Felton. This was about an hour and 20-minute drive from San Francisco. There are two options at Rolling Camp, either the Redwood Forest steam train or the Santa Cruz beach train. We chose to do the Redwood Forest steam train and it cost around $39 per person. There are open and covered carriages to choose from, but the wheelchair accessible carriage is a covered over carriage at the rear of the train. The whole trip took around 75 minutes, which included a 10-minute stop where you could get off the train and walk amongst the redwood trees if you chose to. We all really enjoyed Rolling Camp, and we definitely recommend it to anyone looking for something a bit different to do while you're in that area. Our next stop was at Santa Cruz Boardwalk. This was purely for me and Rachel, as we both love the 1980s film Lost Boys that was filmed here. We found parking was pretty pricey at $20 per car, especially as we were only staying for a short while. If you wanted to go on any of the rides, you need to purchase a My Boardwalk Play card, load it with credits, and then those credits can be redeemed on the rides. Myself and Darren went on the Sky Glider ride because we'd seen it in the film, and then we had a wander around, grabbed an ice cream and explored some of the boardwalk. We went in search for a few more filming locations before we moved on to our next destination. Monterey is just under an hour's drive from Santa Cruz Boardwalk. Our hotel for our stay in Monterey was the Stevenson. You'll notice that we don't go for fancy hotels. We focus on location, good reviews, free parking, accessibility and no resort fees. This hotel ticked all our boxes. Rachel and Neil had a ground floor accessible room with a roll-in shower. Monterey town was just a short walk from our hotel. While we were there, we ate in the Britannia Arms and Medici Pizza Company, both of which were wheelchair accessible and had nice food. While in Monterey, we decided to do the 17-mile drive. This costs just over $11 per vehicle, and it takes you on a 17-mile drive around various stops along the Pacific Coast Highway. These include Bird Rock, Lone Pine, Cypress Point, and of course Pebble Beach Golf Course. Next stop was Carmel by the Sea, a little quaint town with some quirky shops, famous for being the hometown of Clint Eastwood, where he was once mayor. Unfortunately, we didn't have long to stay at this lovely little town. Back to Monterey, and we went for a quick wander around Old Fisherman's Wharf. Lots of restaurants to choose from. However, as the buildings are small and quite old, it was quite difficult to move the wheelchair around comfortably, so we chose to eat elsewhere. That brings us to the end of our stop at Monterey. There was loads more to do and see, but we just didn't have the time. If anyone has any recommendations, please feel free to pop them in the comments. Thank you for watching our video. We would appreciate it if you could like and subscribe to our channel. Join us next time where we'll be continuing with our West Coast road trip. Thank you.